Alright, diving right into the next Steam Next Fest demo. Europa. Something like that. A 3D platform adventuring game. I'm gonna use my Steam controller in like gamepad mode for this one. It seems to work with mouse and keyboard also. The first thing that I noticed is that the master volume does not seem to work. So let's turn down that. Other than that, display seems to have decent options. You get to the menu before you get into the game. That's nice, so I can tweak these things. Graphical is under epic settings here. Alright. Controls. Not a lot of gamepad bindings, alright. Looks like you can do some things here. Jump and stomp. Jump and stomp. Not a lot of things that you can do, so let me... Oh? Gamepad? That was weird. Gamepad turned itself off. So yeah, let me just quickly swap buttons for stomp. I guess I could have used the in-game tweaking. So, stomp and jump. Let's see what this kind of game is. Again, 3D platform adventure game. On the moon, Europa, a lush terraform paradise in Jupiter's shadow, an android named C sets out in search of answers. Run, glide and fly across the landscape, solve mysteries in the ruins of a fallen utopia, and discover the story of the last human alive. This was like a graphical thing. When Steam Next Fest comes, I pretty much go window shopping for games, and then I read a little bit, looked into there's like trailers, and then I might play them, and the trailer looks interesting, graphic looks interesting. And then the gameplay tag and the description seems like, okay, might be worth checking out for me personally. And this had a little bit of like the Wind Waker kind of cell shading look, looking quite interesting. Planned release days is currently 2024 for this game. So, new game. So for a game demo, it has a good starting point. With the settings and everything, it seems pretty decent. And I misread that, but that's fine. Need to be a simplistic graphic, but nothing crazy. This seems locked to 62 FPS, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's 60 frames. That doesn't even trigger my G-Sync monitor here, so that's weird. Yeah. Alright, yeah. It has kind of like an anime cell shading graphic. I think it looks interesting starting off here.
My son, I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life.
Let me turn the voices up. There's no subtitles, unfortunately. Let me turn... No. Yeah, the master volume does not seem to... Freaking God. There we go. Something with the left joystick did not like to work with these menus there. No subtitles, unfortunately.
I'm writing this from the island. The view from up here is like nothing else I've seen.
That's a very nice graphical art style and very
By the
fitting
time you read this, I'll be gone.
music.
And the world will look very different from how it does now.
Like
But
the voice
island
actor here.
should still be there. They built this thing to last.
Good animations.
Come to the
nothing.
island if you ever get lonely. Come
Yeah.
here and think of me.
Oh wow. I need to turn the sensitivity up a ton. Woo. Let's max it out first. So that's gonna go. Right, yeah, maxed out. Would I like to increase it a little bit more? So the Steam controller, the right trackpad is now in mouse emulation mode. So I can swipe to move, and I would like to be able to increase this a little bit more. For traditional dual stick, might be fine. Yeah, this is gorgeous looking. Really nice graphical style here. Bit of like this cell shading effect and looking like an anime kind of thing here. Ooh, you hold A to glide. Okay. Great music here. Whee! So, platform adventure game. Very interesting start. Like the effect of like the clouds here on the ground. There's no real up at top. That's interesting. Okay, auto vaulting. Some kind of mill here.
Come to the island if you ever get lonely.
Come to the island. Okay, I cannot go in.
Come here and
Think of me. Turn the page. A to listen.
My son, from time to time, I ask myself, is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase. Is it possible to be homesick for a place you've never been? I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life. I'm writing this from the island. The view from up here is like nothing else I've seen. By the time you read this, I'll be gone, and the world will look very different than how it does now. But the island should still be there. They built this thing to last. Come to the island if you ever get lonely. Come here and think of me.
Looking to the left, are we like some kind of an android? Robot? We might be. Looking at the eye there on the picture. Highly possible. Right, so we need to find pages to kind of uncover some kind of story. Yeah, okay. Huh? Cannot open that chest. Can I? The eye is covered. Could be the clue that we are an android. We are left were created by the human there, and we are now left alone because the humans went away or didn't make it. Maybe? Whoa! Another page.
It has surpassed my expectations in every way, this place. I don't know what I expected. They've given me a few days to adjust, but I can't make my mind believe that this is real. The air tastes like water, and the water tastes like wine. The gardeners have turned this place into a paradise.
Okay. Whee! The controls are a little bit of a wee floaty thing here. Seems to be mostly working. Very relaxing little platform adventure so far. Or how it's going to turn out. If it's going to be keep being this kind of low burner, just storytelling adventure, or if it's going to turn into more of a sinister, dark plot, you know. 1 out of 7. Oh, doesn't seem to be any there's no map, right? Camera, blah blah, levitate. Right, stomp, I don't have that yet. Reset camera, zoom in, zoom out. Left. That zooms out and that zooms in. Don't. Oh yeah. Huh? Okay, so I can't go this way. The game is just telling me, no, don't try that. Don't allow that. To go a different way. Probably down to that place where all the shiny things are. I'm guessing this is gonna just blow me, yeah, push me away. Yeah. It's guiding me where I can go. So the game is locked to like 60 frames. That's 62 frames, which is weird. Unfortunately. Options. Graphics. Desync is on. If I do off. It's still just 62 frames per second. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe MSI Afterburner is showing the wrong PS or something, I don't know. It's a very slow-paced game, so I can't really tell a huge difference, but right now I can't get anything higher than there we go. Now it's unlocked. Thank you. Okay, so you cannot have it on unlocked. Now the frame rate went correctly. I had to not use unlocked frame rates. Now it is a bit higher frame. Okay. Yeah, the menu is a little bit of buggy. The master volume not working, and this one also here. Unfortunately.
The sins of the past can stay home on Earth. Things will be different this time. They have to be.
Oh right, I might have to... Come on, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay, it worked. I don't know if this is timed or not. Let's go here. It's a good solid demo if you like this kind of slow burning of 3D adventure games, right? I don't see anything that's bad. They just need to fix that the menu is working how you want it to be. Performance here, RTX 3070 and Ryzen 5600X, no problems whatsoever with performance. It's not even pushing my GPU. I could push this in 4K. No real stuttering. And I'm running this in locked 120 frames in 1440p. And my GPU is just 40% utilized, and my CPU... Yeah, I got you, bro. It's not a problem. Very lightweight game, so far at least. Obviously that could change, you never know. It should be a very accessible game, even if you have a, you know, less powerful GPU. But it still has a very nice graphical style to it. Whee! Jump! Right? And, you know, I don't think it's bad to have lower story-focused game. It's a nice thing to throw in. Not everything has to be super action, super difficult or challenging on something. It's a good format games for storytelling also. Interactive storytelling, pretty much. Was it the Far Lone Sailor or something that did that also in a very good way? We had the Fox game I tried a little bit of that also kind of did it. I think that might be one thing that is underutilized in some ways, to have good, solid, like, just storytelling games. I think Moss in VR, the VR game, did an excellent job with that also. Like just being storytelling. It did also have some combat, but the main gist was a very good kind of interactive storytelling format.
It breaks my heart that you'll never see our homeworld, but I can't say I regret bringing you here. You're going to have everything I couldn't have. Clean water, fresh air, wide open skies. Everything a child deserves. That's what I want for you. And you'll have community too. Human beings to play with and learn from and grow alongside. Every person here has a different story, but our futures are bound up together now. Don't be scared. I know they're going to love you.
That's interesting. That seems to imply there are people here. So far we haven't seen anyone. The lore page does give away a little bit of a hint of you're the last human. So... booster. Okay. Oh. Ooh, oh, that's a boost. Very simple gameplay wise so far, you know, jump and stomp. Maybe this will also change in future? I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. What? Why do I have a levitate and a jump? Oh, did I use up my levitate? Can I charge my levitate here? Probably. Okay. Trying to view their changed a little bit. Okay, so the levitate is like a limited thing you can see on the backpack there. Above? Probably not. Where I came. Maybe. Let me see something. It does seem like I can move and use the mouse at the same time, so mixed input might work, that's good. Using the mouse here to look around and my stick to move, no stuttering. That's nice. And that might mean that it is working. Use both mouse and keyboard same time. Use glide and levitate to stay in the air longer. What? Uh-huh? Oh, I used the wrong one. There we go. Right. Probably maybe I just needed to glide over that place. Ooh. Europa. Okay. Automatic checkpoint system. Yeah, it's a very like quiet game where it is more about the slow-paced atmospheric vibe. If you don't like that, this game might not be for you. Seems to be like one of the slower, just adventure story games. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Some say that humans brought life to Europa. If you ask me, all we did was unlock the life that was sleeping within. Why have so many terraforming projects failed where this one succeeded? It can only be that Europa holds some innate capacity for life.
Whee! That could be interesting, this game. Ion. When was this gonna be released? Did they have... Okay, you have to tab out. 2024. It seems like pretty decent, good, polished game here. Gameplay-wise. Not like an epic game so far that's going to get everyone interested, but it's interesting. Find 3 orbs. Okay, how many do I have? 2? The jumping feels a bit weird though. I think that could be... need some tweaking.
Look at the gardeners. They came to this moon as mere tools to prepare for our arrival. But through 1,000 years, they've evolved into a whole ecosystem, mimicking the biodiversity of old Earth. I can't wait to learn more about these creatures, to live among them. They're our family now.
That's high up. Find 3 orbs. Maybe the orbs are down below? Be a good place to stop here. Maybe that way we can go to find one. Could be something down below here. That 1 orb? Could be. Where is the next orb? Oh, okay, I have all the orbs. This throws me away. That charges me up. Levitate up. I think it might be a good place to stop very soon here for you to just try this yourself if you wanna get a glimpse. I don't mind games like this, but I don't really dig into them. They need to be a little bit more like platforming or movement tech or something for me to really get into it. But I feel that this is a really good thing to have. A really, like, for some, if you're not used to games or want to introduce something to gaming, this could be a very good starting point. Like just a kind of like an interactive story.
I know you have a lot of questions, most of which can't be answered in this notebook. There's a chance you're angry, or that you'll get angry one day when you're older. Europa is unbelievable, but it's not finished. We're trying to build something better than what we left behind. That will take time. Generations even. That is why I'm sending you ahead.
Definitely seems very interesting. But right now, I don't think I need to go for doing a lot of more stuff here. Been like a nice, very nice and bright world. I don't know if this supports HDR, I hope so. It could be really nice for a game like this. 2 out of 7 emerald. Trying to see if I could just do this jumping thing here. That's the biggest problem so far, I would say, that I have. There seems to be some kind of like delay or sluggy feeling to the jumping. But I can't really put my head on. Can't change the camera here, which kind of annoys me because I would like to really do change my view in this place. There is a big blue beam. Should we try to go there as an ending here to this? Let's try. It's a good thing here. Nothing really negative. It's just that not really something that this style that I'm really super dug into, but I can see the charm and the greatness of it. And that, you know, you might really enjoy it and like experience like this. Story experience. Not everything has to be fast and crazy. Okay, so there was nothing here. No super big blue beam. No, okay. Maybe it just was a guiding point or something. A lot for you to explore here, so. I was thinking if it could be some kind of good point, like stopping point. But so far I haven't really seen like just a clear good one. Shall we try to scale this to see if I can come to a good point here? I feel I've done explored it, showcase everything I personally can in a demo like this. This is more for you to just play and enjoy if you do enjoy it. We can scale this if there is something cool up ahead here. Yes. So I don't know obviously how the story is gonna like evolve or anything. That is going to be kind of determining how good the game will be, I would say.
As I'm writing this, most of the human race are still asleep on the island. In a few years' time, you're going to join them. I'll stay back here and work, so that when you wake up, you'll wake up somewhere better. I don't know exactly what the world will look like. All I know is that people on the homeworld made the mistake of not thinking past tomorrow. By sending you ahead, I'm staking my heart on the future.
Right. Thing there. Yeah, obviously when it comes to interactive storytelling, story itself and how the world tells it is going to be a major point to how good the game is. Whoa, okay. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do right now here. So yeah, this is probably a good, nice little stopping point. Well, since we're here, right? Should we see if we can light this one up? Are there more? 4? 3? 4? And a fourth one? Is this a good place to stop? Who knows? That eats me away. Up, up, and away. Ooh. Push to steer flight. Okay. Where am I supposed to fly to? Huh. Interesting. Right, I guess I'm right supposed to fly this way here? Maybe not getting knocked. Whoa, that's cool. Interesting creature. Okay, that was the end of the demo. Okay, well, yeah, it's a nice chunk. You can walk around exploring more and everything. So, yeah, it's a good, solid case showcasing the game. Yes, the nice of the menu, like the master volume and the unlocked frame rate would have worked a little, but no problem here. I could just set it to 144 frames lock, and then I get my little 117 FPS here. So yeah, nice graphic style. There we go. Oh, okay, that exited. Europa, 3D platformer adventure game. Seems like very simple. It seems like it's more of a interactive story to me. Nice cell shading graphic style here. Animation seems fine. The world are nice, bright looking here. Colors and everything. Seems like they're gonna have a little bit of a variety of the scenery, but most look pretty bright here on the Steam forum, Steam page. So obviously it's gonna come down to a lot of the story in this game, I feel. And the biggest problem is that, or the problem so far, was just that the jumping felt a little bit unpolished. Other than that, the music are real nice, the ambience there. Again, I think it's a very charming cel-shade anime style graphic. I like the voice that are reading the story to you. So it's gonna come down to if you like this slower paced, more interactive story games, or if how the story is gonna be evolving. Because it doesn't seem like they have, at least not from the demo, like a lot of more ability. So it's not gonna be more platformy, a little bit maybe, but more of the story thing. It's what I'm getting from this demo. So yeah, if this is something you're interested in, it might be a good thing to get a try for it. Feel how the jumping and how it is, if it interests you. Again, it's a plan to release somewhere in 2024. This seems very polished, so it might be on a good solid, maybe Q1 or Q2, who knows, 2024, or maybe they will opt for later. Performance is very nice, runs great on a 3070 in 1440p, so most low or mid-tier graphics cards and computers are probably gonna be able to run this fine, and if you don't mind 1080p, is probably gonna run really well on even lower tier graphics, so it's gonna be a huge problem. This was all on the high settings there, in the graphics settings also, so that's nice. Yeah, I think that's all I can say of this one. It's an interesting, if you like this type of game, and the story is gonna be, so far the thing is that gonna keep you interested or not? It's gonna be the biggest selling point here going forward. So yeah, check this one out if you like this. Like the storytelling with a bit of platforming stuff. And stay tuned for more Next Fest demos as soon as possible, because this might be taken down. So I'm trying to give it you guys the best possible time to try it, right? And if nothing else, a great day, and goodbye for now.